Hey, this is me. You know who I am. Thank you for watching. Big thing on YouTube. If you are a part of YouTube, if you're on YouTube, if you have a channel, or if you're simply just a regular non-subscriber or a viewer of my content, my videos, Sappintori, Reggie Retro, Wii-Pals, Hero Man, Total Warriors, Sprite Animation Showcase, Pixelated PDX, or any of my things I do, um, video blogs like I had last October, 3131. Thank you first and foremost. And this is I haven't ranted or had a real big upset me old school kind of video blog like I used to do back in the day about my gaming fandoms or Sony hate or something like that. I'm gonna rant a little bit, so forgive me, and if I swear, forgive me. I don't normally swear in my videos. Um, I'm fucking pissed. I'm just gonna say it. There, I got to that. I'm pissed. YouTube's YouTube partner program officially made my YouTube world a little bit darker yesterday, 24 hours or so ago, depending on when exactly it kicked in, because I went on YouTube earlier and I saw all the little dollar signs are gone on my channel. And any ad revenue I'd made is now null and void. Apparently, I can still go on my AdSense account, which I need to figure out if I have one, and get my $11.37 or whatever the hell I made in the last 2.5 years and get it so I get $11. I'll take it, honestly, because I never expected to hit the $100 threshold, and now I'm never sure if I'm going to. I'm trying to maintain a positive outlook, but when YouTube has changed so much in the last 10 years since I joined in 2007. Like a lot of people, when they joined YouTube, it was music videos, it was chunks of TV shows or movies, it was a random people doing things. I remember watching Sprite Animation or video game parody style things, or some live action video with a guy like actually as Mario in a dramatic, really cheesy movie, or stuff about Bert and Ernie, or Muppet stuff, funny, amusing things like the old Pivot Master stick figures on crack videos. If you remember watching those back in the day, somebody has them out there. That was when some of the early YouTube stuff back in 07, 08, 09 when I started watching YouTube and had joined, and then did some of my own stuff initially, some really old gameplay videos, which are my most viewed, Mario Kart, Mario All-Stars, stuff like that. And then in 2012, in like May or so, 2012, I started doing animation. I started doing the Wii-Pals Cartoon series. And then that led to what I am now. I'm an animator. I'm a YouTube animator. I'm one of many. The thing is, if I had done animation in 2008, 2009, I think when YouTube was still small, I think I would have grown and had that niche and reached those thresholds. And as I'm looking online as to why YouTube is demonetizing channels like mine, the small YouTubers, my channel is 177 subs, 444 hours of total time, and that's in 10 years. That's in the gap that they can actually go back and look analytically in terms of the last 12 months, which is the new standard. I have no idea what my hours are in the last 12 months. I'm sure it's still it's half that or whatever. It's still not barely a fraction, if even that. It's something in the decimal point range of a fraction. It's so insignificant, and it kills me. And I'm looking at it. It's the Logan Pauls. It's the PewDiePies. It's those people out there who are doing the hateful content, who are doing the demeaning content, doing the sexist, racist, profane, horribly immature stuff. And yes, I admit I watched Sonic for Hire, which is a Sprite Animation series. I've watched things like, Code Monkeys, which used to be on G4. I watched things that, yeah, okay, there's some, really extreme stuff, like Sonic for Hire, yes, but it's amusing. But that's a different matter. That's part of Frederator, so I'm not going to bash it. I like it. I respect the animation, and it's good comedy. I don't know how they get away with it, but they do. I don't know if they're making money off of it, but it's a licensed thing. It's a contracted thing. I'm sure they're getting all these companies making sure it's signed off, but again, they're doing it in a parody style, so it's not like they're fully ripping. Then again, they are. My stuff, Wii-Pals Cartoon Show, which is the basis of my animation universe on my YouTube, it's cheesy. It's Will and Phil, it's Boxy, it's Hank, it's Glurp, it's Lakita, it's Blitz, it's Chatty, it's the Sniffits, the Shy Bros, the Ninjas, Cobrat. It's all these little characters based off video gaming, but it's not harsh. I've had a few of my videos that were demonetized completely in the last few years because I'm using licensed content, but I'm crediting the IP holders. I'm not going to say Hank the Shy Guy is my character. Hank is a character. Shy Guys are a Nintendo thing. I'm not owning the characters. I'm a parody style. Shy Guys aren't idiots. They don't speak. They certainly don't obsess over Shroom, Shoya, and Candy and your pink 3DS. But it's in good humor. But then I see the content out there of SpongeBob or Five Nights at Freddy's or some of this offensive crap that is perfectly fine. And that's what YouTube is cracking down on. YouTube is cracking down on the bad YouTubers, the people who make the stuff that is offensive, that post death videos or stupid Tide Pod challenges or other shit like that. I'm sorry. That's horrible. That's stupid. That's taking a lot of the traffic away from people like me, and I'm not saying me specifically, but people like me, okay, me included, but small YouTubers who have 50, 30, 100, 200, 999 subscribers, or who have one site, who have over 1,000 hours viewed, or for 4,000 hours viewed, but are at like 700 subs, or something like that, to where I feel as if my content is wholesome, it's G-rated, it's PG-rated, it's E10 in game rating. It's done in a very humorous way. It's done in a very, well done way. I'm putting 14-minute sprite animations together. I'm doing, 7-minute drawn animated cartoons where the characters don't blink. I'm doing Michael Jackson sprite animated music videos. I'm doing a pixelated PDX Portlandia tribute video. Yes, that was demonetized because I was using a licensed song, but I credited them and they didn't, and it was fine. I expect that, but I'm doing it to see if it gains an audience, and I feel as if I'm burning my ass out, putting hours and hours and days and weeks into a project, and then I'm getting 26 views. And I'm not trying to target any of my subscribers or anybody watching this, and I'm sorry if it seems like I am. I'm pissed off at those YouTubers who post the hate-filled, horrible, profane, sexist, death kind of crap that the ad companies who are going after YouTube, because YouTube has grown into such a huge thing because Google owns it now, and Google owns everything. If you have an Android phone or tablet, you're Google. There's no two ways about it. You are owned by Google, basically. And when you're on YouTube, you're owned by Google. Or they regulate your content on your YouTube channel. And I get it, because they're being cracked down. It's one big company on top of another big company. I worked for 7-Eleven, and they're a big corporation. I worked for Big Lots. They're a big corporation. You work for a big company, you're going to be regulated and controlled. YouTube is turning into a big corporation because it's the second largest search engine. Thank you, Alan Spicer, for that little tidbit. Second largest search engine on the web. Google's 1, YouTube's 2. Go figure. They're the same freaking company. It's like 1 and 1A. And I love being on YouTube. I love having the chance, and I love being with Frederator. And Frederator, I love you, Frederator. I'm not going after you. Fred Siebert and Cade and Kenny and whoever all those Frederator people are out there, Butch Hartman and all those others who are with it, who are legitimate animators or legitimate content makers, and their channels are awesome, and their stuff is awesome. Great. I'm a small part of it. And I feel as if I'm doing everything I can to keep my content fresh. I'm not going to have topical. I'm not going to have something trending. I do video game content. I do Nintendo Switch related stuff occasionally. I still do stuff with 3DS. I still do stuff, whatever. I try to maintain. I'm doing superhero stuff. That's relevant. I'm trying to do content that's original, but I feel is worth watching. I'm not going to put out a 3-minute video of someone farting. I'm not going to put out a 2-minute video of some idiot jumping into traffic or some stupid crap, the web junk. Remember that stuff on VH1 back in the day? When VH1, okay, it's still crappy, but when VH1 was showing respectable stuff before it became strictly reality crap, they show those web junk videos with Jim Brewer or Patrice O'Neill hosting, and it would be the idiots like Tosh Porno again. Yeah. It's that kind of crap that gets the attention for honestly the wrong reasons. And that's the crap, the shit, that's taking the audience away from people like me who are putting a lot of work into it, who are making legitimate content. I'm not doing the advice videos. I mean, I did a Sprite Animation tutorial series, which please check those out. That was a lot of work to do that and make it look presentable. But people who are doing the, if you're having tough times, watch this video, that kind of stuff. I could, people do that, and that's great. That's the good stuff. And there are people I'm reading in articles online saying their channel is nothing but positive, wholesome content, more than mine. And because they haven't reached those thresholds, they're boom, knocked off. Or they were knocked off prior to because of one thing that was borderline, that YouTube apparently finds offensive, and it's shit. Meanwhile, with 20 million, 30 million, a billion people who use YouTube, and however many channels there are on there, and people who do God knows what content, a lot of it has been allowed to be ad revenue shared or be monetized, and people are profiting off of it. Clearly unfairly, clearly wrongly, borderline illegally, and I hate it, because I joined 2.5 years ago. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. A quarter of that time I've been monetized with Frederator. And when I signed up with Frederator, I was jumping for joy, literally. I was telling people, oh my god, I'm contracted with Frederator. What's Frederator? You know all those cartoons you watch on Nickelodeon Cartoon Network? Like Adventure Time, or Fairly Odd Parents, or things like that? That's Frederator. They're huge. And they're the hugest thing one of the hugest things on YouTube. And I love being part of it. I was thinking I'd boom, 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 all of a sudden I'd have 20,000 subs and 1 million views a day or something like that. Obviously, I'm not even there, and I have no idea if I'm ever going to get there. I'm maintaining a positive attitude as much as I can. But when I'm putting in all these hours and all this time into a YouTube video or a channel or a cartoon or animation, and I'm getting 33 views and it's just sitting there, it kicks me in the butt. And then to be demonetized on top of it when the threshold has changed so much because YouTube has YouTube Red and YouTube TV and everything else because YouTube is huge and because YouTube wants every dime they can get. And vice versa. It's like, okay, that's great, but for people like me, I can't do everything that people on YouTube clearly need to do to reach those things. I don't live stream. I'm sorry. What am I going to talk about? I've never had the fan feedback that I've been looking for the last 3 or 4 years to then drive me to be like, hey, I'm doing a live stream this weekend about Hero Man, or I'm doing a live stream weekend about Hank the Shy Guy, I'm doing a live stream weekend about how I do sprite stuff. I don't have a good setup technology-wise where I can have me live streaming in one side of the screen, other side you see me drawing a character or working on an animation. I try to do tutorials any way I can, somehow, some way, and put them into a respectable-looking product when I put them on YouTube. And I feel as if I'm doing good enough content, but clearly I'm not doing what's going to catch the attention and reach those numbers for me, and I'm at the point in time where I'm not going to quit. So you out there who are watching this who think I'm going to quit, I'm not going to quit. I'm doing everything. I'm doing 5 series on YouTube. What animators out there are... Tell me, if you know one, let me know. What animators out there are doing 5 series on YouTube? I'm doing Wii-Pals. I'm doing Hero Man. I'm doing Reggie Retro. I'm doing Zap and Chora, and I'm doing Total Warriors. 5 series. Not to mention, if I get people wanting me to do things for them, I'm doing Sprite animated music videos. I'm doing, something for Pixelated PDX. I have numerous playlists on my content on my YouTube. If you're watching this, please subscribe if you haven't. Please share the hell out of any link and video you see on my channel, regardless of what it is. If you like something, tweet, click, share to Twitter, share to Facebook, share to Instagram, share to LinkedIn, share to Google+, share to whatever the hell else there is. There's probably 15 or 20 different little links you can share to different hubs across the web. Please share. If you have a friend out there who likes Mario, who likes retro gaming, share my Sprite stuff. If you have a friend who likes random funny cartoons, share Wii-Pals. If you have a friend who likes superhero, share Hero Man or Total Warriors. If you're a friend who likes Mystery Science Theater, share Zap and Troy. There are things on my channel that I figure hit a pretty wide demographic of attention. My average viewer is in the same range as me. Granted, a lot of those views are probably my own. But I've looked at analytics. I'm pretty sure I can still check out most of that stuff. I just can't freaking monetize my videos anymore. But I'm looking for anything I can do to get those 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. And I have to get that within the next 12 months, basically, to be able to be monetized again and potentially make money. Because I'm literally doing this because I can't freaking work. This is my cane. Yes, I'm 33 years old and I walk with a cane. If you could see my knee braces, I'm wearing knee braces right now. I have no way of making money. And this is the emotional part of this video. I am disabled. I've applied for disability for the past several years. Last July I applied, was denied again, but I have a lawyer. I had to apply for SSI, which is similar, but because I didn't have enough work credit, because I haven't worked enough, because according to the government, thank you, government, that's all I'm saying, I'm still eligible, I'm still able, physically able to work. No, I'm not. I stand on my feet, I hurt. I sit down, I hurt. I sleep, I hurt. I bend, I hurt. I lift, I hurt. I walk, I hurt. I jump, I hurt. Anything physical that you people can do normally, I can't. I have arthritis on my chest, my knees, my back. I can't physically work, and because of what I'm doing trying to get on SSI, I can't legally work right now. Literally, if I got a job, it would screw everything up. I'm looking at, still waiting for a hearing to then hopefully get everything appealed, get my claim approved to where I can actually get some SSI money, which is whatever a month, and I would literally take every penny I can get. But in that meantime, in the last 2.5 years, since I stopped, last 2 years since I quit my job, I'm literally broke. I had to reapply for food stamps again. I have no money to my name. I have $1.70 in my bank account. What's the point in even having a bank account at that point in time? Ad revenue on YouTube from the contract with Frederator was a big, bright, shining beacon of hope I had back in July of 2015. At the same time, I was doing stuff at Amazon. I had my Fleet Saga series. Check those out, please. Some really well-written science fiction. I love it. My comics on Amazon. I love them. I had good sales that first month, and I made like $100 in the first couple months, and I got that money in like sometime in summer of 2015, which I used to buy using to buy my website, elementalcomicsprint.com. Check that out, please. Too, one of my many things. I'm doing a million things trying to make a dime, and because YouTube just did this, crack down on the bad YouTubers, but unfortunately, us small YouTubers who are looking for any penny we can get, who can't work. I can't work. Okay, you people probably can. People out there who are on YouTube, I'm guaranteeing you, I don't know everybody, but a lot of people I'm sure are working and doing it for a hobby. This was a hobby. My animation was something I did to kill time, before work, after work, or when I wasn't working, but I still had a chance to get a job. But with being unemployed, but being disabled, and trying to get my animation to grow in popularity enough to where I can hit some threshold, to where I would have hit the $100 before now. I wasn't shooting for 1,000 subs. I wasn't shooting for 4,000 hours watched. I was shooting for a penny of actual earned money, to where I could say, yes, I've made money on YouTube. My YouTube is fairly successful. I've checked out books of how to market stuff online, and I can do things, but I don't have the money to. You have to spend money to make money. And I spent money on a website. I renewed it last year, more money, thanks to my friend who PayPal'd me money and basically bailed me out. But I'm literally broke. I'm broken. I can't work. I can't make money. I have nothing to my name. I really don't. And it's when YouTube, of all things, that I'm burning myself out on trying to make content. And I'm trying to do 100 videos this year, and I'm still hitting 100 videos. And hopefully by the end of the year, I've reached those freaking plateaus. And if I haven't, I'll keep pushing. If there's a way I can appeal this, like I'm doing the denial of my disability, I would do it. If there's anybody on YouTube, any YouTubers who have a connection with YouTube itself watching this video, Alan Spicer, give me a shout out. Or somebody out there who did something to where they got that. What do I have to do? Because I don't know what to do. I could do the search engine optimization. I could do the tags. I can do the different descriptions. I can add links to content, add the cards, add the annotations, add every little freaking thing I can to a video in hopes of gaining traction to where that hits another niche and I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched in a month. But I don't know what that is. I've done every damn thing I know how to do, short of I don't know what. I literally don't know what. My animations aren't great. Okay, I love them. My Total Warriors premiere was the best thing I've ever animated in terms of the way the animation was smooth and looked great. They don't blink. I'm sorry. I never went to a school to learn how to animate. I haven't learned how to animate in 20 years. Everything you see on YouTube and my animations, I taught myself. Or I just realized, well, okay, this is how it works. I've seen enough cartoons. I know how to do it. I know how to make it look so it's not choppy and where the voice sync matches pretty good. The sound effects are great and it's pretty freaking amusing or entertaining or exciting or adventurous or whatever, some adjective. Pick a word. But I can't do everything that YouTube is requiring for us small YouTubers to reach those freaking thresholds. And it's insane. 1,000 subscribers. I've been up for 10 years and I only have 200. And my content, I still feel, is pretty freaking good. And if people out there are making content which is borderline shit, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash anybody specifically. I don't watch YouTube. I don't. I watch people's videos if they tell me to, or I can't, or I'll watch a music video. Which is, remember when music videos weren't, when YouTube cracked down on license, when YouTube didn't have the licensing problems it had, and people would just upload random videos, random music videos. That was what the YouTube's creators, the YouTube founders founded it for, which is share music videos and other things like that. And that was great. And for the first 4 or 5 years, it was great. And then Google bought it, and Google kind of slowly ruined it. And then now they pretty much shit all over people like me. But YouTube was originally, that's what I do. I still watch videos, but they're on the Vivos or the official channels. Like, oh, come on. What is this? When did YouTube become so money-grubbing? It's a business. It should not be a business. I get it. The dot-com boom in the 90s, and then the 2000s, and obviously the 2010s, it's where the internet's just gone to complete crap because of Facebook, Twitter, and other social media, and YouTube becoming a social media outlet of its own. And it being owned by Google and everything being tied to Google nowadays. If you have an Android, you're officially Google. And I hate it. I use it. But believe me, if I had a job, I wouldn't be doing this. I would do it for hobby, but I am literally relying on any penny I made on YouTube. And I'm not making those pennies. I've never made more than like $1 or so in a month. I think my best month was like maybe $2. And that was over a year ago. Because my Zap and Troy episode 1 was retweeted by MST3K on Twitter and a few other people, and then it gained an audience. But then it stops. 800 something views now, my most viewed animation. And I'm looking at any content I can do to get that ground again, but I don't know what the hell to do. I'm literally running on empty some days, to where I'm getting a project done simply to get it done because I want to get because the potential views are there. The 30 or 40 views I'm getting per video are there, and I literally need those, but I'm needing more than that. And I tell people, like, subscribe, comment, and share. The biggest thing people can do is share. If you share this across the web, and you guys are all on social media, I'm guaranteeing you everybody who's watching this video is on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or some other website out there that I have no idea, but is watching this on a third-party website. Because I see what views are coming from what sites. I'm like, oh, you're watching. Oh, okay, I'm getting this much traffic from here, this much traffic from there. Awesome. If you're watching this video, or any of my stuff on YouTube, please, please, please help me out. I am a small YouTuber who is disabled, who cannot work, who cannot make money like a normal guy should in 33 years old. I should be working a 9-to-5 job. I should be working 40 hours a week. If I did that, I'd be paralyzed. My job at 7-Eleven back in 2011-12 broke my knees, basically. Not literally, but basically broke my knees. My job at Big Lots 2 years ago broke my back. I can't walk most days. I can barely breathe some days. I can't bend. I can't do the things that people my age are doing without even hesitating, without even thinking, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to go to work. Cool. I can't. And it literally pains me every day. And then this is a kick when I'm down. This is insult to injury. It's like, YouTube, I get it. I get why you're demonetizing channels. I get why you're demonetizing certain channels, but you can't just target individuals because then it's not fair, right? You want everything to be, even Steven. That's great. But my videos have been demonetized before because they were deemed offensive, yet it was a Hank the Shy Guy cartoon. Then it was reviewed and it was fine. And then it was remonetized or whatever. Or Nintendo saw I'm using the somehow Nintendo gets a hold that I'm using the music. Yes, I'm giving you guys credit. I'm not claiming ownership of any of the content I make unless it's original. Hero Man, Reggie Retro, or Total Warriors are my only specifically original things. Zap and Troy, yes, but it's parody. But my content is pretty much unique and original. But if it's not, I will credit those. But I hate the fact that YouTube is doing this because of the few. It's the few it's the one who ruins it for the rest of us. And YouTube is doing this because of those people. And because YouTube is doing this, us small YouTubers are screwed. And it pisses me off. I can't say anymore because I really just want to go off, but I'm going to leave this at 25 minutes long. Please, thank you for watching. Please help me as much as you can. Thank you for watching. See ya.